The government wants to give people who own flats with flammable cladding or other fire safety defects in England and Wales up to 15 years to sue developers for poor construction. It's the latest attempt to try to solve the cladding crisis in the wake of the Grenfell Tower fire. The proposal is in the Building Safety Bill, which is being presented to Parliament tomorrow. Here's our business correspondent, Katie Austin.
4 years on from the Grenfell Tower fire, hundreds of other buildings still haven't been made safe. The government says it's putting over £5 billion towards the removal of dangerous cladding. And today, the Housing Secretary announced a change that will increase the current 6-year time limit for homeowners to seek compensation from developers for substandard building work.
It is not right that either the leaseholder or the taxpayer has to step up. And I'm announcing today that we're going to change the law retrospectively to give every homeowner 15 years in which to take action against the people who built their building if there's shoddy workmanship.
But some flat owners say this won't help them. This building in Sheffield is set to receive £6 million from the government's Building Safety Fund for cladding removal. However, to fix other fire safety defects, the leaseholders still face another £6 million in bills, an average of £50,000 each. Will is one of them.
I welcome it. It won't help me. My building's over 15 years, so it won't benefit me. And even if my building was less than 15 years old, my developer's insolvent, so it won't help me. And Mr. Jemnick this morning said on the show that the majority of these buildings were built in the 2000s, so it doesn't take a mathematician to work out that by the time the bill is implemented, many of those buildings will not benefit from this because they will be over 15 years old.
Labour's Shadow Housing Secretary said focusing on legal action missed the point.
The problem here is not can leaseholders take developers to court. The main issue is that leaseholders are being landed with bills for works that they can't afford to pay and they shouldn't have to pay. That's what needs fixing.
Meanwhile, the government insists good progress has been made towards removing Grenfell-style ACM cladding.
95% of those buildings have either had the cladding removed or there are workers on site now removing it, and about 70% of them have finished the job altogether.
But the latest government figures actually show just 61% of buildings with ACM cladding in the public sector, for example housing associations, have had it completely removed and replaced. On private sector blocks, it's 44%. The extended period to seek redress for shoddy building work will take time to come in. It'll take longer still for legal cases to get going. Those stuck in flammable flats they can't sell say they need help much sooner. Katie Austin, BBC News.